So last week we sent psychic and medium Jodi Livon to a Minneapolis bar after its owners were convinced it was haunted. So she helped to answer a lot of their questions, and she's back at another place to do it again. Elizabeth? Elizabeth, I know it says Steve there, but just read what says Elizabeth.
Based on your suggestions on our Facebook page, we sent Jodi and our reporter Kelly Hansen to a pole dancing studio in
Do I have an accent?
where she says she met one of the most guarded spirits she's ever encountered.
Pole Barn Studio in Stillwater is new to this building, built back in the 1880s, and owner Rochelle Jacobs is convinced she's not the only one occupying this space.
It all started very small. We have 3 cameras in the studio. They are triggered all night long.
And it's that footage that's convincing Rochelle and her employees they're not alone.
One night we heard a whistle. Clearly, it was a man whistling, just having a good old time. This room was quiet as can be, about 3 in the morning. And all of a sudden you hear what sounds like somebody tripping, like boom, 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 like a little trip. And then in the corner of the camera, you can see like static energy.
Rochelle has even captured a picture she can't explain.
There's a chair by the light switches, and it had a hand imprint in the chair, like someone was pushing their hand in the chair. So I, of course, had my camera right there and went and then ran out the door. Obviously, it's downtown Stillwater, so there's energy everywhere down here.
Well, it's heavy right here. It's very heavy right here.
And that's why we sent Jodi here. What she found was a spirit that isn't too outspoken.
This spirit is very private. I very rarely feel like somebody's guarding as much as this man was guarding. Like he guards, he doesn't like to make light, like that's a very big part of him.
Rochelle says it's rare that she feels the spirit's energy when there's a class or party going on, and that could explain the security footage.
So this spirit is showing me himself. He's thin, he's got a white, he was even in body, he was kind of pasty, long, narrow face.
I saw somebody, a figure, a man, and he was in that corner.
Pale,
yes,
thin.
and he had on a brown outfit.
Gaunt, like long face?
Yes.
That was him. You saw him?
I saw him.
That's
oh my gosh,
cool.
I have the chills.
Yeah.
And Jodi discovers it has taken a liking to this business owner.
This spirit likes that you can be very controlling. Right?
Is that true?
I guess.
Well, you're the boss lady.
I am. I'm a little bit, yeah.
Then the spirit wants Jodi to head back to what she calls his space.
Absolutely the strongest place that I feel the energy is back by the bathroom.
We head to the back of the fitness studio where Jodi learns this spirit has tried to show himself a time or two.
He doesn't deliberately scare people, but he's got a little bit of a temper himself. He has deliberately locked this door. I was uncomfortable shutting this because I thought, oh, I'll get locked in.
An instructor was in there and she was yelling out to us that get the key, and I said, I don't have a key. I said, what happened? And she said, I'm locked in. And so I sat here and pushed, and she was pushing, and since then I just said, don't lock the door because I don't have a key and you're gonna get stuck in there.
Jodi says don't expect hair pulling, but his energy is everywhere.
This spirit will show himself when no one's here.
Ooh, spooky.
That is spooky. Oh, that stuff scares me.
You're so dull today.
I know.
Okay, Jodi does private readings, and to learn more about her, to set up a reading, you can go to the regulars page on our website, twincitieslive.com.
There you'll also find more info on the Pole Barn Studio, including their class schedule, which you can find out as well.
Classes.
How about that? I thought of all places for a ghost to be hanging out, you know, it'd be like, oh, you would pick up pole dancing studio.